It's fuel center day. As you can see, it's not bad cleanness considering how old the tank is. It's fuel sender install day. I got the extra screws that were missing from this, but it's time to put her in. She is ready to go. And that was not me farting, that was my shoe. Okay, so we just put it in. Like so. Get the screws lined up. And she's in. So I'll be back in a second. I'm going to put the screws on. Okay, lines are on. And bolts are in. Or screws. All nice and tight. Hoses are on. I'm going to clean these hoses. They're a little bit musty brown. There's also like a little rubber sealer grommet there, so one's missing one and one's sort of there, I guess. See how good it is, but I'll need to bring out the wreckers and see if they find another one. But she's in. The fuel sender is in. Tank looks nice and clean. More progress, which is good. Soon I will be taking off the bottom of the auto box and changing the filter under there, so I'll do a small video of that as well. But very good news that is in, and now I can take some fuel. Nice and sealed, all the nuts are in when I got it, as I showed you on another video. There was 2 or 3 missing, so I got those, which is good. And that's done. Okay, so this automatic transmission box filter came for the Divvy. So that's pretty much what you get in the pack. You get a new rubber gasket and yeah, the filter. Got like little grooves on the rubber to sort of push it in place once it's up. I'm interested to see once I open that gearbox how bad the filter is in it, so we'll both get to see that once it's we drop the cover from it. Doesn't look too bad under here. Did a bit of scraping when it was on the floor, so once this pan's off I'll give it another touch up. But yeah, bolts look nice and clean because I did clean a lot of this underneath. But time to give it some fresh juice, but I'm very interested to see what the filter looks like on this one. Okay, so she's got a bit of oil still in her. It's like it's raining oil. So I'll let that drain a little bit. Just don't want the whole thing going if I took all the bolts out, so let that come out as much as possible. Okay, that pan's dropped. It's a darky brandy colour. Tell the filter's well used. She's out. So this is the inside of the pan. It's got some bit of oil in there, obviously, and the thicker, greasy looking oil. I'm gonna give this a nice jet wash. Clean and especially a paint on the outside again. Okay, so this is the inside of the transmission pan. If you look, they got 3 spots here. They're actual magnets. I went to jet wash and it freaking shot off in the pan, but I've got that soaking in petrol to clean them. Very thick oil or grease on them, but yeah, once they're clean I stick them back on, and yeah, and I got a paint. See how it's scratched a bit from just being on the floor, so I need to give that a nice aluminium spray on the outside, clean these magnets up, put them back in and put the gasket on. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. 3 magnets. So probably if anything starts to break down in metal within your gearbox, these probably attract it instead of running it into your filter, I gather. So what I'm going to do now is turn it upside down and give her that spray. Okay, she's done. We'll paint a nice silver. Looks good. There's the nice filter up there. Just got to put that metal rod across it. Okay, she's in. Next will be the cover. And what I found is with rubber gaskets, they seem to push out a lot more, as well as the actual hole is not, it's very tight, so it keeps on pushing the gasket out. So what I've done is I've put all the bolts in and pushed the rubber right down into where it would sit, and hopefully that's a bit easier than like you put one bolt in and the rubber gasket likes to like pull right up and even get right out of where it's supposed to be. So hopefully this works, and if it works I'll let you know, and might be a bit easier for you. Yes, that worked a treat for me. For me it definitely worked a treat. You don't try to push the cover right up flush, but just keep them out a little bit with one hand, and just get them all started. Each one started, it's not all the way up, and now that's ready to screw in, and the rubber gasket is not moving at all, so, or out of its place. So awesome. All done, bolts are all in. Next I've got to clean up that old tail shaft and make it look brand new.